We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians. David Price gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
First pitch, 7-10.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes as Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher. I'm not saying
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Mookie Betts, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Now the first pitch here from Price. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That is it. The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, lifetime versus David Price. He's collected 11 hits in 37 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Fouled off. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Betts. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. Now the first pitch here from Price. Popped him up. Smith has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's Cody Bellinger, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Bellinger.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Next up is Max Muncy. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 6 home runs, and 19 driven in. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Some of our nation's stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. To short, hit hard. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 52.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Make it.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
Thank you, Heidi. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
David Price is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adalberto Mondesi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Mondesi is making a bid to be an all-star this year with his strong season. He's currently the 2nd leading vote getter amongst second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Lifted in the air to right field. Bellinger is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Digging in now, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. No balls and a strike to count. Good curve ball. Strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 33 on the year, as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
The first baseman.
As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ramirez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
To the plate now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now both runners are breaking. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Mike Clevenger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Betts giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now with the play, Kike Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Franmil Reyes will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they lead it 3-0.
Está bien, Ethan.
He's going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Lindor is there, and he's got it for the first out. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They trail in this one 3-0. Jimmy Nelson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll. Digging in, Carlos Santana. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slow roller out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the last half of the 7th here. Digging in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Tayron Guerrero will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And striding in, Roberto Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peterson giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Wander Franco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
Oh,
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off there 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line to the right side. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Kike Hernandez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Marte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. A.J. Pollock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone to lead off the inning.
A repetir esa reta de nuevo. Pacatillate. Palomo.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Quitan. Está tirando eso.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Frenlo Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1. Ball, that's out.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But the Indians... Brad Hand enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
0-1's the count.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as this is grounded foul off to the left. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-0 the score tonight. The Tribe used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Clevenger hangs win number 11 on his line, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 4 runs.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
DeShields gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running again. Strike taken to throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. A runner at second, nobody out. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch back up the middle, and there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Lifted in the air to center field. Peterson on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Popped him up. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but foul. And he lays off for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's running. Line to the right side. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2. So digging in now, Domingo Santana as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. The pitcher, Carlos Carrasco, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
So striding forward now, Delino DeShields becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone. work on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jimmy Nelson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Nelson.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him, because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this player.
4 runs here in this half inning. And there's ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the stretch. And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Indians 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Chopper down the third baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Next up is Max Muncy. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bounce to first. Santana's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with 2 guns. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Marte has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They won't make a dent. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
11.
Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. 1 out. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. Standing in, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weakly hit to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, 2 down. Now to the plate, Tyler Wade. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Marte gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still find themselves. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Peterson is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in once again, Wander Franco earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1. Runners off for second. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's through for a base hit, making 1 for 2 in this one. The throw into second, but the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. First pitch of the at-bat.
Cody Bellinger.
The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB. All set for the start of the inning, so stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So now Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a liner. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Corey Seager will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Will Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Delino DeShields hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Wander Franco tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Ketel Marte. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Chris Taylor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Hit hard to the right side. 0 for 2 for him to this point. To short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Santana moving to his left, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ross Stripling comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. New inning set to get underway. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-0 the count.
Franmil Reyes.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside in a full count, 3-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 34 home runs now on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Again, another foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Carlos Santana now. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's gone 2 for 6. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger is back in plenty of time to put this to Domingo Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that misses, ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. High and deep to right center. On the move is Peterson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. So here's Cody Bellinger, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1 on its way. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now batting, Roberto Perez. Last time through was a base hit.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the pitcher.
Ready now, Carlos Carrasco. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
To the plate now, Wander Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Runner's on his way to third. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead they might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Ketel Marte, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tribe lead this. Dinelson Lamet is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Santana moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. A.J. Pollock will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
To 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Blake Trinan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now here's the pitch. Franmil Reyes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now that's popped up. Muncy is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the third base.
Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's under it, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Emmanuel Clase, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Tyler Wade. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
The batter, the third baseman.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one, and the Indians will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Carrasco.